Everyone, today I'm going to be discussing the best Master Yi in all of Korea. He's currently sitting at over 1,000 LP in Challenger. He has 2 accounts that are very high elo in Korea, and he seems to be consistently very good. I've seen him up here multiple times, and I decided it's finally time to review his build and see what it's all about. Because honestly, he's been building different to me, and I actually think his build's probably better than mine. So we're going to be doing a guide today following what he's done and how he's did it and explain why he did it. And then eventually I'll give a guide on what I think is best or good as well. So we'll start with him, his build, and all of that. So if we take a good look here, we can see that he starts with blue Smite, which I 100% agree with. It's hands down the best Smite. Never run red Smite, just always blue. There's no contesting of this. He also runs the Ward Trinket, which makes sense. And his build is Blade and Rune King, Gunzu's Rageblade, into Hullbreaker. So this is a little interesting because typically I run Blade and Rune King, Gunzu's Wits End into Titanic, but he's running Blade and Rune King, Gunzu's Hullbreaker in most of his games, with Wits End being a secondary. So that's very interesting, and that's something we'll talk about here in a second. And let's get down to the boots. So for boots, what's also very interesting is he doesn't run his Berserker Greaves that frequently. As you guys know, I typically skip boots. I skip boots a lot because I think power spikes are worth it. But when he does build boots, he usually builds Merc Treads. And I think when you really sit down and think about it, yeah, in high-elo games, a lot more often you're going to be getting a lot of CC that you can cleanse with your tenacity. So Merc Treads make a lot of sense. When I really sat down and thought about some of the boots that I'd want to build, when I usually finish boots, it's usually Merc Treads. Berserker Greaves are a second at 25% with tabbies or plated steel caps also following that at the same rate, which makes great sense. Those boots make a lot of sense. Personally, I think the Merc Treads are a little high. I thought his plated steel caps would be like 30, Merc Treads would be 25, and then Berserker Greaves 25. He never seems to upgrade his boots either, which also makes a lot of sense. Those upgrades aren't really worth it. Now we're going to look at the runes here. So the runes that he has are really interesting as well. So he is running Lethal Tempo plus Triumph, Alacrity, and Coup de Grace. That's pretty standard. That's pretty normal if you're going to be running Lethal Tempo Yi. As some of you know, I usually run high-elo Blades, but I've been running Lethal Tempo a little bit more to get a feel for it because, I see other Yis running it as well. And the secondary is Sudden Impact into Relentless Hunter. I don't really agree with this, but I kind of do. I personally prefer, if I'm going to run Lethal Tempo, I'm going to run Inspiration secondary, but clearly he makes it work with Sudden Impact and Relentless. The idea with the runes is I'm imagining that, Relentless gets you around the map and puts you in position to be able to react to things more quickly, get you more kill potential and stuff like that. So I'm going to be running these runes for the next few days daily. I've been doing my daily streams and I've been running these runes, and so far I kind of like them, but I do kind of miss the boots from the inspiration. And Lethal Tempo feels a little slow getting ramped up compared to high-elo Blades. But that's honestly going to be kind of a discussion for a future build video where I'm actually discussing the pros and cons of both of them. But this is what he's using, and honestly, it's pretty standard. Yeah, Treasure. It's kind of strange that he's not using Treasure Hunter either. But yeah, the Relentless Hunter kind of makes sense when you really sit down and think about it. For his spells, as you guys know, I like to max meditate or get meditate level 2 early. He's not doing that. He's doing a very standard Master Yi build. This is pretty much what everybody expects. Q, 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 1W, E, 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 E. Makes sense when you're using your, your meditate as a reset. Makes absolute sense. So this right here is the overarching build that he is running and what I'm planning to run when I copy him. For 4th items, we don't really know what he's running for 4th items until we look at his op.gg, which we're going to look at right now. So here he is. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit for you guys so you guys can see it a little bit better. You can see he does really well. He's getting quadras, triples every game in high challenger lobbies here in Korea. So let's take a look at some of his builds here. So he actually went Wits End 3rd item here. He went Hullbreaker, and now he's going Kraken here. So it's like in this case, he must think, oh, I need damage. I'm really far ahead. I need damage. Here he has the Wits End, probably because of Leona. And he also has Mercs for Leona. Makes a lot of sense. Here we have the Mercs, which is good against Nico and the Elise stun, I suppose. Berserker Greaves, let's see. Is there anything? Nothing really to reduce in tenacity-wise. Lulu's not really super dangerous in that way. Here we have the Hullbreaker into Wits End with the tabbies. So he's running tabbies against Rengar. All pretty standard so far, as expected here. Berserker Greaves, nothing to CC cleanse here. Nope, not really, because not unless you're dodging his abilities and no real tenacity needed. So here we have a Wits End, so maybe this is high magic damage, but not too much it needs to be tenacity because he's running Berserkers. Yep, so they have Karthus and Ziggs, not much tenacity. You can see that, he's kind of adapting his build. Here's just a Hullbreaker build. Honestly, you know, against Rakon, I actually think Witsend's not too bad, especially Rakon Rise, because you get that tenacity, which throws off the Rakon combo. Late bloomer. All right. Increasingly in performance over time. Thierry didn't even get the Hull Breaker, and his average games are looking to be about 20 to 30. Seems about right. 33 on this one. Kraken. So it does look like his full build is Blade Ring King, Gunzu's, Hull Breaker, Kraken, Witsend. That's what we're looking at for a full build here. And right here, it looks like he's getting a Death Stance after the Witsend. Not really sure why, but he does have the double tenacity because he's against Leona. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, so as we look through these here, guys, it seems to be about more of the same. Yeah, so there's really no surprises here. Went on a big loss streak. Bro was probably, oh my goodness. Bro's probably like, you know, challengers all over for me now, boy. All over for me now. Yeah, so really no surprises here. I guess the TLDR is that you go Hull Breaker third item. If you need more damage, you get Kraken. If you need tenacity or magic resist, you go Witsend. And then you can grab, what was the other item that we had here? We did have a Death Stance. Kraken. Oh, yeah, so you go Kraken, and then you go Witsend afterwards. Yeah, and I guess if you're going to go full build, you go Titanic Hydra or something. He doesn't run Titanic at all. So take what you will from that. Oh, he does have a Hexblade in here every once in a while. Hexblade and Death Stance. Seems like Death Stance is like his last option if he needs a physical. So Death Stance and stuff like that as well. So anyway, I played a few games. One of the games I did pretty well, and then another game I think I did okay, but like I don't always talk through them like I'm expecting a YouTube video or whatever. So you're gonna have to bear with it. The first video, I will be talking through it and talking about what I'm thinking and how I'm doing. I didn't get too far into it, but I think it still really gives his mindset. The second video, I believe I got pretty far into it. But again, I was just kind of talking to chat or whatever. But, you know, I was still like basing my build off of his build and how he does. And then the third video, I was also doing that as well. I got pretty far in that. So the first video, I think, was like the shortest video that I got, but it really talks through what he's thinking, how he's feeling, and then the rest of the videos are a little bit better. So let me know what you guys think about this build here, and if you guys think Lethal Tempo is better than Hail of Blades, and I will give you guys a full guide on what I think, and also the comparison with Hail of Blades. I'll also be giving you guys a guide on the Critical Master Yi, but I really wanted to start off with the Korean Master Yi because yeah, this is really fascinating to kind of see a different perspective and somebody that's really making it work in high challenger Korea. It's really motivating to see somebody that just consistently makes this work in Korea, and maybe we can start employing it ourselves. So enjoy the games, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer if I left anything out. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna be trying out that that challenger Korea Master Yi build. I would say this guy's been consistently challenger in Korea. Probably, I would argue he is probably, dare I say it, maybe the best Master Yi ever. But that's okay. We're just going to learn from it, and then we're going to bypass him. We got this. So let's go to our top lane here. I mean, dude, it's very impressive. Dude, I mean, it's very impressive to be consistently that good. That he has 2 accounts right now that are very high elo. I got him. Boom. This is how I do it. I love doing this, cheese. 2 very consistently high elo accounts in Korea. So, yeah, we're going to try to learn from him instead of being jealous of him. Let's do this. I've never had any warnings for my chat, so I'm kind of wondering why if I got honor demoted or something. So typically the way that this guy works is he builds, as you guys know, I like Hail of Blades. So I had to change up my runes completely, and I had to go Lethal Tempo, which is kind of against everything I enjoy. I don't know. I like having Hail of Blades for the early ganks, but we are going to be playing this to get our account back into Masters. So this account's currently sitting at Diamond 178. We're getting plus 22, so hopefully we win this with this build. We put it back into Masters, and, you know, we'll do a little climb. I did want to do some climbs here in Korea because the EU players are actually coming to Korea, and it'll be fun to play with some of them. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But, you know, we'll do that. Let's kill these raptors here. Now, for the... We actually had some talk about... Well, that ward is kind of useful there. We've had some talks about Hail of Blades versus Lethal Tempo, and I talked about how, like, the early game snowball is worth it for the Hail of Blades compared to Lethal Tempo, right? Oh, man, what is going on here? But, yeah, we're kind of dabbling and trying to figure out what the hell we're going to get. Oh, why would he flash? Why would you flash? Oh, that was rough. But, yeah, I mean, we had a big discussion about it. I don't know if I recorded it. I might have recorded it for the other one, but honestly, like, I see some of the value in the Lethal Tempo once you get it rolling. The damage actually gets kind of high mid to late game. Higher than I anticipated, so I am going to go for this. Now, we also have this question. Is it going to be Flash versus Ghost?
Let us begin.
Yeah, I'm going to fight this. You know what? I actually think Lethal Tempo won that one for me. I actually think if I had Hail Blades, I would not have killed him there. As for the build itself, it's the same. You're still building your Blade and Rune King into the build, but you stop at Hullbreaker, which is really interesting. Hullbreaker. Apparently, Hullbreaker is not even a split push item. It's just like a straight good item to duel with now. So that's something. Trying to get a feel for these new builds here instead of running that. I mean, dude, I personally really like Wit's End. Oh, he just killed that, I think. I just heard those wolves. I don't know if he just killed him. I personally really like Wit's End, but, you know, this player also builds Wit's End. I'm pretty sure that if this ends up being a YouTube video, I will show the build at the beginning. He does build Wit's End. Sometimes he builds Hullbreaker as well. Let me see what else he builds. Can I... He also maxes Q. Let me see. Wit's End Kraken. So, bro is building Hullbreaker in 1/3 of his games, Wit's End in like another 1/4 of them, and then Kraken for some. I don't know what else he would even build other than that, but those seem to be the popular ones. Which, honestly, those builds all kind of make sense. I typically build Blade and Rune King Jinzus into Wit's End every game. And then sometimes Kraken. But I actually think that the Hullbreaker is really interesting because Hullbreaker gives you a lot of extra on hit damage if you don't know what Hullbreaker does. It's extra on hit damage. And also, the split push is really nice. You get a lot of resistances and HP. Oh, no, you don't get resistances. Sorry. Your minions get resistances. You get you just get HP. But the minions get stronger, too. I don't know. It makes for a very terrifying split push. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Zender with the 80 months. Hello.
September.
I love how it always calls me September, man. I'm going to pop a ward up here. Okay, that didn't do anything. I'm in trouble. Okay, no, I'm not. Bro, what was that? Bro just rolling through. I mean... Yeah... I thought we had more prio than that, but my laners have proven me wrong. They have proven me wrong, my friends. TF just kind of ran in and died instantly. I'm 2-1. I mean, this isn't bad. One of the reasons I hate recording videos on my Korean account, though, is that the games are typically shorter. So it's really hard to get, like, banger games. But every once in a while, you get some good bangers. You'll get some good bangers. Thanks for the gift for the sub, bro. We got... Oh, how's TF doing in bot lane? But I really do like the idea. I really do like the idea of Hullbreaker, though. I actually think it is pretty good. We saw that there was a Brazilian Yi player that was pretty high elo that was also building Hullbreaker. I don't remember his name. But, you know, it's clear that other people also realize the value of Hullbreaker other than this Master Yi player. Who knows? Maybe this Master Yi player got the idea of the Hullbreaker from the Brazilian Yi. Because I know this was a thing like last year, building the Hullbreaker once they changed it to an on-hit. And I bet it has really good synergy with Gunzus because I bet it does more damage when you proc with Gunzus, and also Gunzus gives more double strikes, which gives more Hullbreaker. I want to go for drag. I need my team now. I don't want to go without my team. Will I smite early? I think I will. It's worth it to smite a little early. Nunu is not roaming as much as he should be. Eh? Okay. I fear for this. The question is, do they know I'm here? No Graves movement. No Graves movement. Dude, they're so pushed. I should be going for them, but instead I'm going for drag. Like, if it doesn't move when I alpha, that means Graves isn't here yet. He could be here now, but I secured it. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to lose that crab, huh? I'm down, baby. I mean, I don't think we do this. Oh, okay, we do this. Holy crap, that Nunu snowball. I tried to walk past it. There was no walking past that. Oh, we killed that Graves. We killed that Graves. He dead. Nice. What was that? What was that? Just get to Nunu. Oh, what just rooted him? Okay, well, they're going to keep fighting. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I want another dagger. Oh, yeah, so we also sold the boots. It's really interesting that this player doesn't seem to run. He seems to run the defensive boots more frequently. If we take a look here, we have 37% mercs, 25%, 25%, and he bought that once. Looks like we don't like to upgrade the boots. We got some hex plates, too. I mean, and also, he seems to max Q. As you guys know, what the hell? How did he get that? He was bought. As you guys know, I personally like max and meditate quite a bit. I don't know how that's gone, but it is. I'm actually doing pretty good. I feel pretty solid with my build here. I like to get the Blade of Rune King by 10.5 minutes. We're looking to have that right now, assuming that we didn't buy the dagger and the boots, so pretty happy with this. Got it. And we got a dragon. As for the runes, pretty typical runes. I think that, like, that's one of the things when we're talking about lethal tempo versus hail blades, is that the lethal tempo runes are just, like, straight better, like the sub runes. Because, like, you have an entire row of, like, a vision rune that you don't actually want. Right? If you're running for, let me go for this. I got level 2 meditate. I promise. I'll follow his build after level 2 meditate, okay? I still think, like, Q max is not that good. But you know what? Anytime I have to recommend it, I'll recommend it because that's just what everybody else builds, you know? I still think, like, W is king. Once you try W one time, you'll never go back. Once you go W, you never go back. Huh. Didn't I kill that Darius at level 1? I did, right? Just make sure I'm not crazy here. I did kill that Darius at level 1. Yeah, I don't have any prio over that. I had to go for this. Dang. They had to have seen me. Okay. Can they kill that Nunu? Bro, he's just going to roll up and kill them all, huh? Bro, poor Lulu, run for your life. I got level 3 meditate. I'm not following his build. I apologize.
An ally has been slain.
I had to meditate, boys. Oh, shoot. Where'd he go? Okay, bro is long gone. Not too bad. I think that dude just went in my Krugs again. Such a butthole. Do we want Mercs this game? I don't think so. Do we want Tabbies? Maybe. I think that we're probably just going to go for the Berserkers this game. Dale, look at these Ghost Blade, double Ghost Blades. Mashy recently got a big nerf, which lowered his armor and increased his crit. We don't build crit, so it's just straight nerf. I heard Mashy actually has a significantly lower win rate after that. I think he's under 50% now. So if you're doing bad with Mashy, don't you fret, guys. Don't you fret. I'm a little bit worried about Darius bugging me here. Got to get that vision here. The question is, do I want to gank a lane? I think bot is like kind of my lane to gank. I feel actually pretty strong and pretty in control this game. I do have 5 kills. I want to make my way to bot. Even though Riven's kind of venting on the Darius here, that's I mean, we got TF that can port in. I mean, the thing about bot is it gives us 2 kills at once, right? Which is nice. Bonk. I'm coming. I need this crab. Daddy want this crab. I need Gunjuice. How could I not move, bro? Dude, what is like stunning me for like so long? Oh, good tumble, good tumble. Oh, good tumble, good tumble, good tumble. Oh, who did he Q? Or who did he W, I mean? Man. All right, let's get the boots. I think we could do drag here. What the hell is he doing? That was such a throw, because now we can do drag off of that.
Turret plating will fall soon.
He lost 2 to 3% more. You should have gone with the nerfs. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that armor is actually a big deal because people with
The focused mind can
They don't know I'm in drag right now. They don't know. But they're on the other side of the wall, so they're gonna know. Bro, I think my microphone cover is kind of coming off. I think I've been chewing it. Rip. My bad, microphone cover. Well, we do have Highlander, so I actually think that I put a lot of pressure in the bot lane again. I'm actually really down for this. Oh, we need a tower.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Get him, boys. Wait, there's a Graves pushing the wave. Hey, boys, I took care of business. Trash is out. Lulu, very good R's.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Hey, bitch! Well, thank you. 450 gold, thank you. I need TF to know that I appreciated him giving me that gold. Grave should just died to tower. He didn't die to tower, so, you know. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, this video is kind of coming down to how do I feel about Hella Blades versus Lethal Tempo? AD, very good. Freaking Vayne complimenting himself. All right. How's my news channel going? Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I actually started a YouTube channel called Cowsep News. It's going okay. I'm just basically doing shorts to cover all the news that's going on in League. I don't know. I find it very fun. It's going pretty well. I'll put a link for it. Oh, God, he knows I'm Cowsep. Dude, I need to change my username. Everybody knows I'm Cowsep in Korea server. This name's useless. It's mango, strawberry, and grapes. And they always know who I am.
Shut down.
That's why they're speaking English. Now it all makes sense. But yeah, I've been really enjoying doing the news. I don't know. So if you like YouTube news, go hop on that channel. I released one about Master Yi, actually, because I'm testing Shadow Ban. Looks like I'm still Shadow Banned, even if I do it myself. Yeah, it was kind of, my latest one wasn't so great, but, you know. I was trying to get some people angry. Because I said Master Yi was like the hardest champion in the game, and they're trying to make him easier by doing a crit build. I do not have Genjus. I need the Genjus. It was rage baiting. Most important things, remember when learning jungle, you got to stop dying for objectives when your team isn't willing to move for them. Here, yeah, for anybody in my live, because I'm live right now, anybody in my live, I will give you guys the channel. There you go. Bro, dude, this video bombed. All right, here you go. There you go. There you go. If you want to see the news channel. It didn't get no algo. You subscribed. Well, you better watch the videos, bro. Oh, damn. Damn, dude. Vayne, you said you was a good AD carry. I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Dude, how was he so tanky, bro? Bro, he actually whooped on me. I had 2 items and he just whooped on me. Ooh, okay, next up is a hole breaker. I was really surprised. How much damage have we done? 413. I mean, that's really not that bad. LTF's a little bit too far up. Oh, boy. We gotta go for that drag. That is fine. We're gonna go for that drag. We're gonna get level 12 here. I can't believe I lost that. I don't know. I thought I had it. I think maybe if I played a little bit better with the alpha, maybe I could have had him. Also, if I had more E points instead of W. But to be fair, my W was cooking, okay? My W was cooking. I mean, I don't really think they need to work more on Yi. I think he's in a pretty respectable spot. I actually feel like they'll ruin him. I think they'll, like, nerf his meditate. Which would be, like, just tragic. Everybody just flashing, boys. Lol. Alright, secured the drag. Not too bad. We got our boots, too. Empowered boots. I don't know if I can even go for that rift. I mean, we're getting quite fed. Next up is obviously the Hull Breaker. No need for a Wit's End. Oh, there's some flowers here. Well, dude, yeah. No, I ended up... So I reinstalled Window on the other drive, and I was only getting 140 FPS, and it was going down. And to me, that's not worth it, considering I was only streaming on Twitch. Yikes. Yikes. What is he doing? He's worse than me. I mean, Lou's doing God's work. My bad, team. My bad. Yeah, so I've been having FPS issues in general, so I did reinstall Windows on a PC, got it all set up. Started streaming with only Twitch, no OBS alerts, no browser alerts, no Professor, no Twitch stream, no TikTok stream. And my FPS was going under 140 FPS, and I'm just like, alright, I'm going back to my old PC. Yeah, but on the side note, my FPS goes over 100 now. I figured out how to get my FPS over 100. If you remember, it was stuck at 100. Remember that? Yeah, that was, in the NVIDIA control panel, I didn't set it to 144 hertz. I did now. I thought this was my 165 hertz monitor, too. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can. Dude, Lee's the only game I have this problem with. Okay. But actually, I had pretty reasonable FPS when I wasn't streaming to TikTok and YouTube. Like, my first game today, I did only Twitch. And I had, like, 140 FPS. And it actually felt smooth. It still feels a little jarring right now. But it felt smooth earlier. So, definitely, streaming to multiple platforms is not helping. But, I'm planning to, like, maybe change my PC up to, like, use my AMD CPU. So, yeah. And then see how that goes. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll work out. All right, let's pick this up. Yeah, Master Yi's very good at soloing these kind of objectives here. I need to get to this. Look at this. Oh, yes. The value. I just got us so much value. I can't believe I lost to a Nunu. I had no Highlander in my defense. Yeah. Me and PC problems, it's always been a thing. I got this, boys. No E, but I got this. What is he doing? Okay, I got this. I need E. Why is my E always on cooldown? Why is my E always on cooldown? He just keeps dunking me. Baz and Nunu in Korea, man. Dude, every time I fight him, my E is always down, so I can't kill him. Because he rolls in. He just rolls in really fast, and my E's still down for like 5 seconds. I was playing really well until I started letting Nunu dunk me. Bro, Vayne is popping. Dude, this is it about Vayne. This is what I'm saying about Vayne, man. When Vayne gets ahead, it's very oppressive. It feels so bad to be dunked on by a Vayne. All right, enemy team surrendered. You know what? I did pretty good up until... Here, I got you, Vayne. I got you. I did pretty good until I started venting into the Nunu. But overall, how I feel about the lethal tempo, it's pretty good. The build in general is pretty normal. And I think Hullbreaker's pretty good as well. So take what you will from it. I think it's worth mentioning, no, lethal tempo's not a safe or strong investment. Because sometimes you don't even get to use it. Because they FF. Like last game. Did I get to use Lethal Tempo last game? No. But Hail of Blades would have given me some room to do something last game. There's so many times where I'm like, man, I wish I had Hail of Blades. But never do I say I wish I had Lethal Tempo. I don't think I've ever said that. I'm going to gank this, though. Man, I wish I had Hail of Blades right now. Right? You see what I'm saying? Hey, we got it. We got the Lethal Tempo kill right there. But see, here's a situation where Hail of Blades wasn't required. We still got the kill, right? And those are situations that you got to think about. It's like, okay, yeah, you know, Hail of Blades would have gotten me the kill. But Lethal Tempo at least got somebody to kill, which isn't too bad. I do wonder how much damage this thing's going to do with the on-hit. When I tried it, it was not that much. Also, like, Hail of Blades has had a tremendous amount of buffs. But again, yeah, I 100% agree that the runes that are accommodating it really suck. Also, I wish I had a ward there. Oh, no, we're good. Nice. Good job, man. Throw another rock. That's true. Korea's kind of favorite hand. Sin's just screaming that top lane has no flash.
An ally has been slain.
A master stroke.
I want that crab. I think Zach's gonna get there first, so. Dude, you know what I love about the low elo games I've been playing on my Smurf? Is that the games are basically 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Which means that I get banger YouTube content. The worst part is trying to make YouTube content out of Korean games. It's so bad and so hard. All I need. Like my last, I don't know, 3 videos? Oh, no, 2 videos. One of them I put 2 together. I used Vietnam, my Vietnam Smurf. Both of them super fucking long games. So nice. So nice. Dude, honestly, playing higher elo lobbies just fucking suck. I wish I had fucking Hail of Blades right now. My God. Dude, I would have had 2 kills. Instead of my teammates having 2 kills. Oh, dude, if Silas had rolled up. Oh, she's still there. Nice. Let's get it. Though, right there in that little fight right there, the Lethal Tempo, it had some room to cook. Let's see how much damage it did. 207. Dude, honestly, 207 is actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. I mean, Silas has 125. She has none. He healed for 40. This guy only did 143. That's honestly not that bad. We probably have the highest from the Keystone right now. We'll have to, like, really see how that damage cooks, you know? Like, when you're in those, like, really long, drawn-out early games, the damage is quite nice. Maybe if I didn't have Lethal Tempo there, we wouldn't have killed Talia, because I was starting to ramp up a bit there, wasn't I? Because I don't think we would have gotten the reset on Hail Blades, so we would have only gotten 3 attacks on Hail Blades. Wow, good job, Aaron. I mean, I don't play Wild Rift, but I'm glad it was helpful anyway. But anyway, as I mentioned, I'm down to give it a chance. I mean, bro playing it, I'm down. I definitely don't think the attack speed's worth it, though. But that on-hit damage, maybe bueno, maybe bueno.
Did you miss it?
An
Nice. My team actually all over that. Dude, I had the support that roamed. That's what I call the winner shot right there. When your support roams, I actually find that so many of my games are decided by the roam. Is it this way in other regions right now? I mean, it's been this way for Korea for a while, but I think other regions are starting to get it that, like, your support has to roam. If they don't roam, you're kind of boned.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
Like, I want to invade that, but I know better. I think I'll wait for the recurve here. Grandmaster Brazil. Good job, man. That's hot. I actually would love to play in Brazil. I feel like that's a really good region to play in. Decently popular, probably shortish queue times. Big fan base. I just get 300 ping there. That's true. Instead of bitching about your support not roaming, you can maybe think about, like, what can you do about it? Instead of going for the grubs, you go gank and die bot. That's very... Dude, honestly, I didn't really think about it. Instead, I was too busy bitching about my support. He took my side. I wish I should have taken his. But I figured that Jace warded it, so I didn't want to show myself. I'd like to go for his red now. He's probably going to show up there.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Hell yeah, complaining's the way to go, baby. Yeah, I see him over there. He taking his time. I think he thinks that I took his shit, which is why he took my shit. Little does he know, I did not take his shit. But now I am. Now I feel safe. What the fuck? That was random. Ooh.
An enemy has been
I'm gonna give my team some EXP. Maybe I level one of them up.
an enemy is
Rip.
unstoppable.
Bro, they're just letting that dude go. I think I can kill this dude. I have lethal tempo, baby. Or not.
Shut down.
Let us begin.
I kill him now, though, if I want to. Now I don't want to fight, though. Well, we're pretty close to Blade ranking. We almost got. Blade's one of the reasons you're watching. Nice. Yo, yeah, by the way, guys, don't forget I'm now streaming every day of the week instead of just a weekend. Same time, 4 p.m. We're cutting the time on the weekends to 4 hours from whatever we were before. However, I will be implementing some kind of sub goal very soon. I already found the website for it. I just need to get it all set up. And it'll allow you to add more time to the... I won't do too much to start.
Did you miss it?
Gotta ease into it, you know? Do 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 do. Yeah, so come looking for Cowsep every single day of the week, boys and girls. Oh man, Zach's annoying as fuck. 6 kills.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Is he building tank Jace? Why does everybody fucking build tank Jace, boys? No Halo Blades needed. I wish I had level 2 meditate right now. Oh, this is tragic. Woo, let's go. Not needed. Not needed. Relationship with Halo Blades has ended. Relationship with Lethal Tempo has begun. All right, let's check the damage. 272. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Hold up. I thought there was damage. There is no damage. I thought there was damage, boys. You need 6 stacks for it, don't you? Still use Hail Blades as crit. That's nice to know. If I was using crit. Anybody know what Scenarios uses for his runes? Does he use Hail Blades or Lethal Tempo? Probably use Lethal Tempo, right? Yeah, 3-1 life. As done. You know, I'm actually running half the ads I used to run. He was using Hellblade. For on hit. What's he use for on hit? I mean, fuck crit. Of course you're going to run Hellblades on crit. Bleh. Throw up a little bit. Why is my ass 7 deaths? Holy shit. This isn't my fault, is it? Dude, this Zac is 11 kill participation. This is crazy. No, no. Smite. Oh. I needed that really bad. I'm going to have to sell my boots. I'll just kill this blue. Huh. Maybe I should get used to Lethal Tempo. I don't know. I don't like it. I still like Halo Blades way more. But, you know, I think maybe if I, like, practice a bit with Lethal Tempo, maybe I'll like it. I could not kill him. I wish I had level 2 meditate. My goodness. $60 minutes on the Gunzus, not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully it'll swing instead of auto me. Nice. Get even more damage on this rift. Very nice. I could just flash kill her right now if I really wanted to. Dude, what the fuck? How is my Ashe? It's an Ashe, that's why. Okay. I was like, how's my Ashe not doing more? But it's an Ashe. I still can't believe people play that champ. You want to play a fucking engage, play a support. Holy shit, dude. This Alistar's fucking cooking, but he has a fucking Ashe 80 carry. That's just tragedy, isn't it? Oh, that shield proc. At least Singe is fucking cooking. Ashe, not cooking. Yeah, the YouTube. So for all the people that are watching the YouTube streams are still going, but I'm moving them into an unlisted live stream playlist. If you go to my playlist and you click on live stream, you'll be able to find them. A few of you guys have been like, your streams aren't showing up anymore. I noticed that my streams are getting pushed to subs, and I think that it like hurts my algo. And I don't want to stop streaming on YouTube if I don't need to, so. Where the fuck's my team at? Bro, like, where the fuck is my team at? Dude. Bro, this Singe is the slowest Singe I have ever seen in my life. I've never seen a Singe that slow. I've never seen a Singe get kited before. Only my Singe will get kited. Why flash would have been half a second on airway? Because I needed to maintain the Gunju stacks and not get hit by the Nautilus. Bro, that is deep knowledge there, Windwalker. Thank you, bro.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
Ah, shit. I thought they would last a little longer. Fuck. Well.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's kind of rough. Ain't it? Is that AP Zach? Dude, he's not AP Zach. He's fucking Tank Zach with the rocket belt. There's nothing AP about him except the fucking rocket belt. Doesn't matter, you know.
Form before strength.
You know, failures are actually a good thing, Mr. Wind. A failure is a rep. I stole my goddamn kill.
Doubt is the greatest.
I need level. I don't know how the fuck you live without level fucking this meditate. How do you live without level and meditate? What is wrong with you people?
A true master
Um, I mean, I don't have Highlander. That's my excuse for not being there.
Has destroyed a turret.
Hull breaker time. I don't know why I got a wit's end, but I did. Why my FPS so low? I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out, bud. Or device, a jungle mid lane, your hard start plat 4. Just stop doing the dumb things that you did last game.
without purpose.
What dumb things am I doing? Well, you're gonna have to watch and see. When I randomly die to the grubs because I'm an idiot, that's a moment I'm like, man, I should not have done that. Zephyr boots? I wouldn't get them. No. You don't have to review videos. Just be like, okay, I tend to. I mean, you can. Reviewing videos is nice. I mean, if you, I never reviewed videos to get better. I mean, sometimes, you know, it's like you go in and you die to dragon and you blame your support and you're like, maybe I should like not do that. You know. I can kill him. Blame FPS, exactly. It's just like you got to look at the things that you do poorly and then be like, how can I not do that poorly in the next game? And you do that like you do 1% better. 1% of whatever you do, it just keeps compounding, right? And then eventually you're going to be a fucking great player. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm not doing that often, but you know. All right, let's check out high-elo. Okay, 1,400 damage. That's quite nice. That's quite a nice amount of damage, honestly. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. That might be pain.
Is an eternal student.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So I think probably my biggest thing that I do really poorly that I should know better about is like going for objectives that I shouldn't be going for. And then another thing is like pushing near Baron when Baron's up, because if I die, we lose Baron. The amount of times that's happened. Did a crypt message bring in people? No. Almost done. 12 seconds.
Anger gives motivation without purpose.
Up and up and up and up. Up and up and up and up. Are they doing Baron? Oh, I thought they were doing it. I just walked right past that because I'm not very smart. That would be incredibly dumb. I mean, I could easily do this Baron if I wanted to. The question is, would it be worth it? What the hell? Bro, what was that? Okay. Bro, my character moved around so freaking much. Did you see, like, how much I'm just flying around? Did they increase the attack speed cap? They did, right? Dude, that'd be a good short edit. Every time I move position, I zoom in a little. I think I got knocked around at least 4 times. We had Talia, we had Zac, we had Nautilus, we had maybe Jace. That was a lot of knockarounds. I could probably make a short out of that. That'd be funny.
Form before strength.
We're playing in Korea server.
The focused mind can
Uh-oh. Okay, but anyway, I should be able to hit 3.0 attack speed, right? What is this Nautilus doing? Why? Why are you there by yourself, bud? Oh, man. See, that's where Nautilus is like, maybe I shouldn't ward by myself like that. Like, you saw how, like, earlier in the game, I potentially almost, I almost died near the Baron pit, but I didn't, right? Those are the kind of situations that I would, Shit, I should not have wasted Flash, or Smite. Thought that was an enemy. Oh, I don't know what I'll get next. Titanic Hydra is always a banger. I don't know. I didn't see what that Korean player built. Dude, it's really impressive to be a Korean challenger consistently like that guy. He has 2 really high rank accounts in Korea. I can flash in on these people. Or maybe not. Oh, she did. Oh my god, Ashe did damage. I think they're going to end up losing off of this. Got him. I mean, we got the dragon. Nautilus wasn't there because he died early, I think. Actually, maybe not. But yeah, you can see Nautilus is kind of single-handedly losing this for them. We got to get this account back in the Masters, guys. Gotta. 710 damage. Dude, I guess they would be able to end with me there, huh? Because I have Hullbreaker. I have Hullbreaker and I'm not splitting. I'm just so dumb. Dude, it does so much damage. Not bad. Not a bad game at all, man. Oh, that would have been huge if she hit that. I would have been all over that. Oh shit, Yone's there. Oh my god, they went in. I'm sure Gameplay's like, thanks, Yuumi, you stupid cat. You stupid cat. Jesus. Thanks, Yuumi. Yeah, version control vibe coding, baby. Giving on every dog has a day. I like the 1% better thing. I didn't even go and chant make you drop the alpha. That's true. Considering what like Evelyn does, probably should. Dude, I actually think this Hullbreaker will unironically be good against the Evelyn here. Because it'll block her tappage here, you know? Mm. What the fuck? I thought they would all be at the top. I actually legitimately thought they would all go for the thing up top there. I didn't think they'd be all over my boobies here. You know what I'm saying? What if I do like this? There's too much damage in League of Legends. Vibe and Bessa right here is what we got. Vibe and Bessa. Mm-hmm. I should pop that tower in bot lane. The question is, do you guys think I can kill? Do you think I can kill this before they get here? How low is Gameplank? He's freaking full HP, bro. Bro, like, walk over to me. Can I do this? I mean, Triss isn't coming. Oh, he's just going for the rift. Honestly, if I didn't walk away from this, I probably could have killed it before they showed up. I got scared the Gameplank was coming, but he was going for the rift. I don't want to use my E because I want it up if Gameplank comes.
Come on, touch me.
What the fuck? Like... Bro, he doesn't even have to ulti because I just get one tap. Bro didn't even ulti. Like, look at the damage that he did without ulting. Isn't that fucking crazy? There's too much damage in League of Legends, dude. I was a bit said to change a YouTube title. I don't even know I've ever changed it, bro. Yeah, it's just insane. It's insane how much damage he does with only 2 items. Isn't that fucking dumb? Where the fuck is everybody? It's amazing how I get that thing and then like 2 people die. Only I had to die. 2 other people died for no reason. But when you one-shot people, it's okay. I mean, I think Yi's a bit different. Considering Yi's a freaking melee champion that has to get up in your face to do it. And it's very rare that Yi ever ends up in that situation. Like, there's a lot of counterplay to, like, a Mashi that walks up to you, right? The only thing he really has is Alpha, which I admit, Alpha is kind of annoying. But Evelyn, with her stealth, that can close a gap and then just, like, bonk. You just bonked. And then, yeah, on top of that, she's basically doing true damage with her whole K here when she penetrates you. And then you're charmed. She has CC. She has CC. She reveals all your ping wards. It's just insane. Yeah, just press Zanya's. If you're mispositioned against a Yi, press Zanya's and you win. So, yeah, I feel like Mashi one-shotting people is actually okay because that's literally all he does. While Evelyn has so much utility outside of that. Ah. Like, dude, she just did half my HP here with Qs. With Qs. That's drag.
An ally has been slain.
Everyone's ink is unique, and you?
What do you do against Evelyn? Okay, so like there's a Yi. What do you do against Yi? You buy Zanya's. You know, you hold your CC or something like that. What do you do against Evelyn? She appears, you're dead. You can't even see her. Like, what the fuck do you do against that? Like, what do you do? She does my entire health bar without even trying. It's actually insane. And she's not even fed. She has less items than me. QSS. I don't think that cleanses the magic pen on it, though, does it? Can you get a QSS on it? I'm down to try. I'm down to try. I'll do anything. Yeah, it's really frustrating that she just goes invis and then you're dead. I just really hate that. You can't can you QSS the application, which will then get rid of the shred on it? I mean, that's the problem is like, and then you buy MR, right? It's like, oh, let me buy MR. But then she one-taps you. Anyway, through the MR. It's a literal one-tap. Yi has to sit there and auto you. Until they buff his crit again. I really want to do Baron. We got 26 seconds on gameplay. Like, what do I get? Do I get a Maul? A Maul Memorius? Is that how we're going to deal with her? I mean, I don't know, man. Shit. I missed a cannon gold. It's just stealth is just so bonkers strong, man. If she could have killed the Yumi.
That's it, love. Let your guard down.
Wrecked, kids.
Shut down.
Wrecked. Though I do admit that I love how Mashy can like chain kill people. While Evelyn just assassinates one dude. That's her weakness. She assassinates one dude, sets up the 4v5. If she doesn't do that, she's right. But with Master Yi, you kill one dude, you keep going. And that's why I like Master Yi so much. I like that more. But still, it feels super unfair when it's like she could take one dude out. I think somebody like Kiana is really obnoxious, though. Because Kiana just, like, takes the entire... She'll just AoE the entire team. You guys say I kill this tower? No, I can't. Okay, like, how do I... And that's the thing is, like, oh my god, dude. How do I keep missing these cannons? How do I itemize? How do I itemize against the Evelyn? Like, I don't even know, man. You get the Maul Memorius, and then what? Like, dude, I still need HP, too. I don't know what to get. I honestly do not know what to get. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is just build damage. Well, I mean, I kind of want the, I kind of want Starags. Or Titanic. Titanic's really nice. I agree. I do really want damage, though. No, I don't want Death Dance. Rooker. Rookern. Is that what it's called? The Rookern? Oh, yeah, it is called a Rookern, huh? I didn't know that. You'd go Ravenous? That's cool. Just one shot or you win. That's true. That's kind of my thinking as well, is that, like, right now my clear advantage is, like, that last fight where I took out the game plank immediately. That was my clear advantage. If I'm building tank, I'm not getting that. Okay, Akali. What the hell? Okay, she's 4v1. Bro, she's still going. She used Zanya's. Is she dead? She's still alive. Why? I hate Akali too. Akali, you know when I play in low elo, you know what champ I ban? I ban Akali. You know what champion was released in Wild Rift when I quit? Akali. Because there were no bans in Wild Rift, so I couldn't ban her, so I just quit. Literally, that champion made me quit Wild Rift. Straight up. She's actually so dumb. You gotta be loving this Hullbreaker. We might be able to full finish with this Hullbreaker here. Hullbreaker's actually kind of popping.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
GG.